Yo, we back.
We are back indeed, man.
It's your boy J all day, no days off.
It's your boy Dallas for President.
It's Beyond the Mic Live, man.
Yeah.
Milestone episode.
Season 2, episode 10.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah, it's been a long journey, as we say every episode, but you know, bro, it's always good to be back. We woke up today.
Yeah, we here.
You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
blessing.
And we'll start by saying, you know, if you're watching on the
if you're in the Instagram live right now, make sure you guys click the link in the bio so you could get the full show experience on our YouTube live. And, you know, while you're there, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like and share. Do the same on the IG page.
Yeah, and that's very important because there's going to be certain parts of the show that are directed at the specifically for YouTube. So if you want that full experience, definitely go join over on the YouTube at Beyond the Mic Live. You should see the live page. If you don't see it, make sure you click the live section on the YouTube channel, and you should see that video there now.
Click the link in the bio.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, man,
We're back, man.
we're back. We milestone episode.
Episode 10, man.
I just noticed something.
Long couple days, you know.
Hold on. And to anyone who has clicked that link and returned here, you should now see that link on the YouTube. But anyway, long time coming. Episode 10, technically episode 35. You know,
wow.
Shout out to us.
Shout out to us.
We done made it. We made it to another round number.
Yeah.
It's been, like I said earlier, a dope journey. Just you know, bringing this show to y'all is a lot of work behind the scenes.
Yeah, the progression is crazy, man.
And for whatever reason, deciding to do 3 episodes a week, I think that's probably my fault.
Mr. Brilliant over here.
But yeah, man, it's been fun. We enjoy bringing y'all this content, and today we have another good episode for you.
Great show lined up for the people, man.
We actually, you know,
we
due
got
to
a guest
the
with us right
special
now,
nature of this episode, we do have a special guest in the house, someone who we've worked with for quite some time. We got
a local legend.
Being complimented.
A humble giant.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
The one, the only John Hart's in the building
Shout
today,
out to
man.
John, man.
Yeah, you know, if you don't know his actual government, Joy is what he's better known as. He's a talented artist out here.
You can see his art in the background as well. Oh, he's not on screen yet.
Yeah, we're
going to let y'all wait a little
that.
bit. But yeah, he's in the building with us. We got an interview with him, no?
Yeah, we do. We're going to be interviewing him a little later. And it's going to be a dope show. So let's jump right into it, man. So we had, I think, a good weekend.
Yeah.
We celebrated. It was a holiday for some.
Yep. It's a Hallmark holiday. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a Hallmark holiday. Yeah, exactly.
Chocolate sales went up
by 5,000%.
You know, a lot of people ate chocolate, now they're regretting it. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, no, it was a good weekend. You know, I'm assuming lots of you all, you know, celebrated with your special someone's, you know, whatever life you live.
Yeah, however you do what you do. There's no judgments on
whatever you do.
We don't
you know,
safe space.
Safe space, exactly. We here at the Haven, you know, the umbrella company over all of this cool stuff that we're doing. We celebrated by hosting a what would you call it? A singles
it was a singles night. It was like it was the day after Valentine's Day for the folks that wasn't booed up. They pulled up and they had a good time, you know.
Yeah, I got some.
King was showing out on the ones and twos.
Yeah, we got some photos running in the background. But yeah, it was a good night. Shout out to Fifth House for always capturing the moment.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Fifth House.
He got some dope shots. There was some dope people, lovely ladies in the building. Everybody seemed to enjoy themselves. It was definitely a vibe. So, you know, shout out to everybody.
Shout out to everybody that came out. We appreciate you.
To the Valentine's event.
We got Lil Bro in the building, you know.
We do. We got Petey Kerr in the building. Shout out to him.
Petey.
Marketing agent extraordinaire.
Extraordinaire, man. Hit the link in the bio.
We're not just saying that. He's done some amazing things for us as well. So if you're an artist or small business, especially a recording artist, he can do some great things for you. So if you're interested in that, just say so in the chat, and we'll send you some of that information later. Or you can click our Beacons link in the Instagram bio and see kind of what it's all about and how he can help you. But anyway, man, moving moving right along, man. So we have we're going kind of lightning around the show today because we really want to get to the interview with John, and then a lot of people have been talking about the artist spotlight. And
yeah, man, it was great the last one we did.
So we have some artists that we got some surprises that might drop in during the spotlight, but we'll get to that later. But first, let's just go lightning around on this news we got here.
Lightning round it is.
So this weekend, well, one I do want to say, if you bought a plane ticket in the last, let's say, you can only buy a plane ticket like 6 months out.
Nah, bro, it's been like the last year.
If you bought a plane ticket in the last 6 months, just do your research, man.
Yeah, man.
Because the things there's been 8 plane crashes.
In like the last 4 hours.
And like the last, I think technically it was like the last 3 months, 8 months, something like that.
No,
8
lot
weeks?
of wild shit, man.
Something like that. Since the beginning of the year, I think there's been 8 major plane crashes.
There was one today, right?
And yeah, to my point, we just want to send our condolences and well wishes to those involved. There was a plane crash. I think it was a Delta airline plane.
Yes, it was a Delta plane.
From Minneapolis, I think, to Toronto, something like that. That unfortunately had a terrible landing. I seen pictures, and the whole plane was upside down.
Completely upside down.
I don't know how this happens, like how a plane gets upside down the way this plane was, but there was a lot of injuries, but thankfully, as far as what I read, no deaths, and that's that's a miracle right there, bro. Like, so shout out to everyone. I hope everyone heals quickly, because that, man, I if I can't drive there, I don't think I want to go. Nah, facts. But what I think it is, man, is that these planes are expensive. And for a major company to purchase new planes is not a cheap feat, And I think what we're seeing now, and I'm no avionics expert.
You think these planes is just
or aviator or whatever? I think they're just starting to fall apart in old age. People complain about they're trying to be competitive with prices, and people think, oh, well, this plane, the tickets are so expensive, so then they start to cut corners. These executives want their lavish lifestyles, so they don't want to cut their corner by taking less money. And then I think what we're seeing is just a lack of maintenance and a lack of supervision over these fleets. And I think that's why we're seeing what we're seeing. But like you said, shout out to everyone who
just walked in the building. Young M. King walked in the building.
Yes, sir. What's up, man?
Much love.
Good to see you.
Hope you guys have a good session.
But and we always working here. We got studio sessions.
A lot of moving parts here.
Don't be surprised if we get some special cameos like the one you just saw. But yeah, like I said, prayers and condolences to those involved in that plane crash. And all jokes aside, if you are
I don't think you should fly
slated for a flight, just maybe do your research and see the age on that plane. If it says it was built in 1965, you might want to rebook your flight.
If it still got ashtrays on it, bro, I don't think
plane with ashtrays is crazy. I'm not getting on it at all. But anyway, so moving right along, man. We this in entertainment news, because we're not doing politics today. We're taking a break from politics, I think.
Because politics sucks, man, and it's just sad every day. And I don't want to. I agree.
Yeah, so I think it's best that we we're gonna give everybody a break on the political stories.
No
for the
depressing
day.
Shit today.
But moving on into entertainment, man. So Saturday Night Live. I don't know if you're a fan or if you follow the show, but it's a what's wrong? Can't hear.
I hear something.
So Saturday Night Live. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe lose my train of thought.
No, Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Night Live. Yeah.
A lot of these youngins might not be hip.
Yeah, it's one of the longest running shows on television.
Yeah, bro.
Known for
50 freaking years, bro.
Yeah, this is its 50th season that they've been celebrating, actually since the end of last year. But as a part of that, on this past Saturday, they celebrated by hosting their 50th anniversary special show.
Yeah.
Featured a whole bunch of special
so
guests.
Many. It was so many people, man. I gotta watch it.
It actually aired last night.
But yeah, it was look at the
people, Bill Murray, Tina Fey, Jimmy Fallon, Amy Poehler, Maya Rudolph, Chevy Chase. Performances by Sabrina Carpenter, Paul McCartney, Tom Hanks was there, Kim Kardashian was there, because why wouldn't she be?
Yeah, I mean, why not? Because she's so qualified for that. She had to be there. But she did have some pretty funny skits on there,
But yeah, so the show basically paid tribute to the special paid tribute to the show's history and its impact on comedy over the past 5 decades. 5 decades.
Bro, 50 years.
I feel
man.
accomplished being when we were 5 episodes in, so I can only imagine 5
We're like
decades.
milestone episode 10. They're like 50 years, bro.
But yeah, it was a night of nostalgia and laughter and a celebration honoring the legacy of the television's most iconic shows. One of television's most iconic shows. And one thing I want to talk about, which is why we're really covering this story, because there's been a lot of talk around this artist. But Lil Wayne was one of the performers.
Yep.
And I think a lot of people, being that this was such a huge episode of the show and such a milestone, I think a lot of people were eager to see his performance, given all the news and the drama around him not being chosen to perform at the Super Bowl. And let me say, I you know, Lil Wayne, that's my dude. You know, been
He's
a fan.
legend.
Since
He's definitely a legend.
I've been a fan since I was his age.
Yeah, we can never take that away
when he
from
started
him.
making music. You know what I mean? 15, 14 years old. And, you know, I'll never take that away from him. But as far as, like, stage performance goes, I just don't think he would have, given what I saw, I don't think he would have been able to put together this show, a show that rose to the level of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, what it's supposed to.
And what I will say, he was hella sober from my, you know, I'm no, you know.
Soberologist.
Yeah, no, so, right. But it was given he tried really hard to do a good performance. Did you watch it, PD?
I saw the whole
Yeah, he knew it. He had every word. You know, he didn't miss a beat. And this is gonna sound terrible, but
It was still.
it was missing that lean. Like literally, it was missing a double cup. You know what I'm saying? Like it was
It
just
could have
very.
been a double cup of Java though.
Yeah, nah, he needs stronger Java
There's
because.
also like Lil Wayne lore, right? That he doesn't know any of his own lyrics.
Yeah.
That he like goes to the studio, he spits a song, and then he forgets it.
Yeah.
Right? Which is why Lil Wayne's show is such a big deal.
Right.
He performed Mrs. Officer.
Yeah, he did all the hits, right?
He did all of the hits.
Yeah.
And he didn't miss a single word. And for like Lil Wayne, that's a really big deal.
And
so
but
the reason why Lil Wayne tickets cost so much, and that's because he doesn't know any of his own lyrics.
But and that was and it's messed up because that's a great thing, right?
Yeah.
That you could point that out. But the fact that you could point it out was the same thing that I was saying when
It's
I
like
watched
a gift and a
it.
curse.
You could almost tell that he like rehearsed very hard to just remember the words
Because
and
he had
like.
something to prove.
But it didn't. He didn't feel like himself. It missed that like genuine like you know. And then not to sound toxic as hell, like it was just missing. Like, it was just missing. It was just missing, like you know.
He didn't tell a story. He just did a couple songs.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
didn't tell a story like how Kendrick did
Yeah.
in the Super Bowl, where there was an entire narrative from
Yeah.
the beginning to the end. Wayne didn't have that. He just did a couple songs.
But you know, shout out to Wayne. Either way, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, and it was only I think like 5 minutes. I don't even think it was like a
He did like maybe 4 songs, and it was all like 30-second snippets.
got you.
Yeah.
So like it was like a medley, you know. But you know, besides the way, man, like Eddie Murphy was there. It was just crazy. Like yo, that was like
Yeah,
a star-studded
and-
event, bro.
Hilarious.
And
Eddie Murphy did Tracy Morgan on Black Jeopardy. Hilarious.
Yeah, and that's one thing. That's one thing I do regret. I didn't watch the skits and everything. I really was watching for the Lil Wayne
Yeah,
performance.
that was the
Just
that
because
was-
I knew everybody was going
to
to have
see
it
what he was
under.
gonna do.
Yeah, it was going to be under a microscope, and you know it was good. You know what I mean? But I do think even his participation in that event had a lot to do with the drama around the Super Bowl and the Kendrick stuff because I didn't really understand his like.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, he's a legendary artist, you know, but like it wasn't like I don't and maybe I don't know this and he's been on SNL like a lot over the last 50 years. But I didn't see the connection, you know what I mean? Like cuz like, you know, SNL, well, it's a huge platform, don't get me wrong.
No, it's a great. Yeah,
But-
I was gonna say it's still a huge.
but,
platform. There's no Super Bowl.
Well, yeah, not even that. I'm just saying I just didn't see where they were like, you know who we should get for the
I
50th
think Dave
anniversary?
Chappelle asked him for a favor.
Really? You think
I
so?
think Dave Chappelle asked him for a favor.
Yeah, well, shout out to Lil Wayne,
Yeah,
man.
shout out to Wayne.
And
Man.
Saturday Night Live for their longevity and
Yeah.
just, you know, keeping us laughing and
Living
entertaining for
legend
such a
too.
long
You know
time.
what I mean?
And then we're just going to do a quick jump to sports
Whoa.
because
Whoa.
we had it was All-Star Weekend,
Sure
NBA
was.
All-Star Weekend, and let's just say they're doing their best to keep people like
Entertained.
and interested in it.
Do we have any numbers of actual viewer count or anything like that?
Nah, I don't. But the All-Star Game was played in San Francisco this year.
Nice.
And they debuted a new format, a 4-team tournament.
So you mean like a 4-on-4 type?
It was 4 different teams
got you.
that were each coached by different like well-known people. I think like one of the coaches was Shaq. One of the coaches was Charles Barkley. I know
Gotcha.
Candace Parker, I believe, was also a coach. And it was. I mean, for me, I think they're trying too hard to keep people entertained, and I think they're losing sight of like the fact that people are watching because they want to see basketball.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of just like bubblegum fluff stuff to try to keep you entertained, when in reality it made me turn the channel
you like, oh,
almost,
this
because
is
I'm like,
whack.
I'm here to watch basketball. Then they're
When's
like,
the dunk
LeBron James
contest?
not playing, this person's not playing. So then it's like, you're fine. Yeah, so we have people in the room who agree that it wasn't that great. But, you know, Steph Curry, his team won the tournament. He was also crowned the MVP of the All-Star game, which was fitting because it was in his team's hometown. But some of the other highlights, if you want to.
There's more, man. So they Mac McClung's dunk contest win was his third consecutive one at the AT&T
Crazy.
Slam Dunk title. You know, with a series of jaw-dropping dunks. His performance it sparked excitement and even inspired other players like Ja Morant and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo.
We'll give you that.
Yeah, you know, that was close, you know, to consider participating in future contests. So, you know, it was mixed reviews on the All-Star game format, but you know, the four mini team tournament format received mixed reviews. While some appreciated the increased competitiveness and defensive plays, others felt the breaks were too long and the format needed further refinement. Celebrity game highlights are that you know, the game featured notable performances from J. Cole, Quavo, Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah, I didn't watch the All-Star game.
I am befuddled.
I didn't watch the celebrity
I am
game.
befuddled. Team Shaq emerged victorious, adding a fun and entertaining element to the weekend. So, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's still, I think the All-Star game does still hold that allure of, like, when you hear it's All-Star Week. Because I never, like, remember that All-Star Weekend's coming. It's always,
it's All-Star Weekend.
It's always, like, Instagram or seeing somebody's going to the game or, you know, TNT and Shaq and all them start promoting a lot more. I think this was actually their last year doing it because they
I heard Shaq said some I heard Shaq said some crazy. Like, they firing us anyway or some crazy shit.
So he was talking wild. But, yeah, so they did a big send-off for them. And then just from a musical from the musical side of things, what was his name? DJ Cassidy. He did the Pass the Mic. I don't know if y'all remember the Pass the Mic thing that became popular during COVID, when he would basically DJ but have like the actual artist. He'd have the actual artist come up there and perform while he was DJing their songs. So they did a special celebrating San Francisco-based artists, like Bay Area artists. So during the halftime show of I guess you call it halftime.
E40 not there, bro.
They had E40, they had Too Short, they had Saweetie. I don't know how she paid probably good money. Good money to get involved. And then In Vogue.
They're legends.
Definitely a like smorgasbord of artists that I probably would have never thought. Well, you know, E40, Too Short, but Saweetie and In Vogue. I didn't even know In Vogue was still voguing. I didn't know they were still in Vogue. I thought they were.
No,
I thought they were done.
They might be like new hip Vogue.
New hip Vogue is hilarious.
They're still voguing. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
funny. But nah, yeah. Shout out to the All-Star game. Shout out to the NBA for not letting it get stale. I don't think they really found the
niche yet. Right?
Yeah, I don't think they.
But they're trying.
They hit the nail on the head yet, but they're trying. I think that says a lot. And then I know the teams that won and participated, the players won money and whatnot. And they had like different.
Everybody like money, bro.
Different awards of funding that they gave out based on their performance and whatnot. Nice. So you know, it was cool. You know, they're doing PD, the in season tournament, mid season tournaments that they're doing in the NBA now. So like they're trying to keep it fresh, and you know, salute to them.
But it's kind of like what they did in baseball too. Like they do the pitch count now, like a clock.
As big as it is, I think the All-Star game was a lot bigger of a deal too.
But I feel like it used to be like. That's why I was wondering what the view count was.
Because like they've had so much money. Like Prize Picks announced how much money they had. People bet on like the 3-point contest and dunk contest and stuff, and it was like a crazy amount. Yeah. Like, equivalent to what people be betting on games.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah. Like I said, shout out to the NBA for keeping it fresh.
For
but yeah, man, we're about to jump into a break, and then we're gonna, like I said, that was a lightning round. We know we went through that pretty quickly, but that was all by design. We're eager to get
Yeah,
to
man, we
this.
gotta get to our guest.
To our special guest, Mr. John Hartt, BKA Jort.
Jort, man.
Dope artist from this area. So we're gonna take a quick little 4 or 5 minute break. We'll be back with that, and then followed by the artist spotlight that everyone's been asking for. So yeah,
tonight.
I am Dallas President. That is PD.
Yeah. PD
Cough.
And I'm J all day, no days off. That rhymed.
Yes, sir.
PD Cough and I'm J all day, no days off. Just so y'all can hear it again, because that was brilliant.
Oh,
yo,
God.
It's Beyond the Mic Live, Season 2, Episode 10.
We'll be right back.
Tell a friend.
It's your boy Dallas President.
It's your boy J.O. Day, no days off.
Yes, sir. And this is
Beyond
Beyond
the
the Mic
Mic
Live,
Episode
Season 2,
10.
Episode 10.
Tell a friend.
Yeah, man. So as promised,
Yo, we got a special guest.
Yeah, we're back with a special guest in the house. This is an artist that we've worked with since the beginning of The Haven, way back in, 2020?
Long time.
2020.
It's
Yeah,
5 years. I
2020.
was thinking about that today.
Yeah,
That was about 5 years
It's been
ago.
about 5 years.
Milestones.
But yeah, Mr. John Hartt is in the building.
Shout out to John, man. How you doing, brother?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, man.
Good, man.
John's a local legend, man. Like, if you walk around Manassas anywhere in any capacity, like, you're gonna bump into his art. Like, that's one thing I could say for him for sure. You know what I mean?
That's facts. Yeah, and as you can see behind him, we have some of his artwork that we that was there already.
Yeah, it was.
We promise.
Yeah, it was already.
No, he's if you ever been to the Haven, we have a huge mural in the lounge, and
Yeah, that's the man right there.
he
man.
did that. If you ever been in Old Town Manassas and at Benny Campolagos, you'll see his art in there.
Man
If you ever-
cave.
The Man Cave,
everywhere.
Philly Tavern. There's Walls. I know you worked with young artists at Kerbobble, right? To do that mural, wasn't?
No,
that
I
was
wasn't
you?
involved with that.
But
Oh.
you didn't you tell me you gave her like pointers or something on like the wings
Yeah, we were
or something?
talking
Okay.
about it. We were
I
trying
was
to make
making
it
sure.
happen.
Make sure I didn't dream that.
Yeah,
Like, I knew
yeah.
you was
We were
involved.
talking about it.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so basically, say that to say he's a very well-known artist out here, and beyond being well-known, he's very talented. And a part of why we wanted him on the show today is because one, we get a lot of questions about his art.
Yeah,
you
because
know.
it's so visual. Like, it's every one of his pieces, in my opinion, is like a journey. Like, and I feel like there's a lot I want to say that I can't, but just you got to do the right things to look at this and like delve into it because they're like deep. You know what I mean? Pause.
Right, and we so yeah, we wanted to give him an opportunity to kind of peek into his brain and figure out where some of his inspiration comes from, and how he comes up with the pieces that he makes, and that also ties into something cool that he has going on, and we'll let him introduce that. But yeah, one time for Mr. John Hartt.
Mr. John, man, in the building. What's up,
What's
brother?
up, man?
All right. Is it me?
It's you.
Yeah,
It's me. Thanks for
is
having
you.
me, Dallas and Jay, man.
No problem.
Thanks for coming out, man.
I think it's been 5 years now. You had that. I think you called it Gallery 66.
Gallery 66.
And
Yeah.
I was pushing
Bless you.
$20 prints at the farmer's market, and your mom came by and said,
Shout out to
my
mom.
son
Shout out
has
to
this
Mom.
art gallery. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I want to meet this guy as an art gallery. And I met you, and it was like such a good fit. It was such a fun experience.
Yeah,
and
right.
it was all very new to me, too. So it
Yeah.
was that's when I kind of started being an artist. And it was just, that was like one of the first steps I took was kind of meeting you and kind
Oh
of.
wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No, I
That's
had no
awesome,
idea.
man. That's really awesome.
Yeah, and I guess that's kind of where the gelling kind of probably came from. Like, unbeknownst to both of us, we were both kind of in that same phase of like figuring everything out. But yeah, I remember that vividly. We had a lot of fun times over at the old spot.
It was like a wonderland.
You're a Gallery 66 OG, as I call them, because there's a lot of people who. That was just like a moment in time.
Yeah.
Like it's like you were
It was
either
a good
there
moment.
for it.
It was a
Yeah, it
really
was a
good
great
moment.
moment.
Like a blip on the radar.
But yeah,
in
it's
the
like
grand scheme of
you
things.
were either there or you weren't.
Man, it was
And,
awesome. You had to be there. It's one of those you had to be there spots. You know, it was like so creative.
Facts.
And you remember that day you had all the muralists come in.
Oh, the
and
mural
put murals
project.
all
Well,
over
the
that
gym.
space. That was
Yeah.
that was such a good creative energy that day. It was like 2 days. It was like a
Yeah.
weekend. I was there like a day, but it was so much fun.
Yeah, I
Just
wish I.
being around other creatives and doing your thing.
It was fun till it almost ended terribly. I don't know
Yeah.
if y'all remember the guy that slipped off the ladder. Remember? Were you there that
Oh,
day?
man.
You were there that day. 'Cause I think
was
you're
there
in the
that
video
day.
in the background.
I
Yeah.
don't remember the guy's name, but come on, dude.
No,
You're
like
you're a
he-
muralist. You should know ladder safety.
He had the
People
ladder.
die when you fall off
Yeah.
ladders.
It was and I'll
Yeah,
say this
whatever.
now: statutes of limitations
Well,
is
at
up
least
on
he's
my insurance.
alive. You know what I mean?
No,
Yeah,
bro,
and
he was up a 25-foot ladder, but he
No, I
had it.
remember.
He
was
had
high
it on the
ceilings.
stage, like he had it at way too much
Wow,
of an
too
angle.
much
I
of
know.
a- Oh my god.
And it slipped out, and he just
Oh
came
my
straight
God.
down.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was good.
He alive though.
He was
Yeah.
embarrassed mostly, I think.
Yeah, he was
Wow.
pretty banged up
He
after
should
a
have been.
while.
He should have been pretty embarrassed.
But yeah,
Kinda
that
dumb,
mural
but-
project was dope. We sponsored that. We had just expanded to the new building when we
Could play ball in that. I
enlarged the
remember there
spot.
was the basketball hoop. It was dope. In
Yeah,
there.
but it was like an asylum when we first went in there. It was just like tall white walls. It looked like, you know, like the basketball court at, you know, State.
Or like a Y.
Nah,
like a inner
nah,
city
that
Y.
joke, they would have had basketball goals. Our joke was just walls and just white. Like, so the mural project came along, and, you know, shout out to all the artists that participated in that.
Like a huge collab.
It was crazy, and you know, we paid for a lot of paint and a lot of lunch, but other than that, everybody did it out of the love for being a part of
For being
that
an
growth.
artist, like art.
And it turned out dope. It was unfortunate that shortly thereafter we
Yeah, that was a disappointment. Man.
Yeah.
It was up, and then like I want to say less than 6 months later, it
Yeah.
was, you know,
You're
you're
being
out of that.
generous.
yeah,
super
shortly
generous,
thereafter
yeah.
we ended
you know,
up
that's
here
fine.
and the
Yeah,
show
things
went
calm
on.
down.
It's all part of the
It's
story.
just, like you said, it's a
Facts.
moment in time.
Yeah, it's all
Facts.
part of the journey.
Yeah.
You know?
And life goes on, and we're not doing too bad. You know, a lot of dope things and more people, and then being in this area put us in the heart of Manassas, to where we were able to meet a lot more people and a lot
Yeah.
more artists and touch a lot more people. So
Pause.
no Diddy. So yeah. But yeah, man, so tell us about this project you've been talking to us about off air.
I'm doing this thing. It's like a show. It's a YouTube show, and I'm working with a producer. We call it The Jort Show.
The George Show. I like
The
that.
Jort Show. And we've been shooting it probably, it's since the beginning of the summer or middle summer.
Okay.
Oh wow.
We had a few kind of just test episodes, figuring out, all right, we got some cameras, we got a show idea, and it was the basic concept of the show is me in front of a canvas painting and talking about it. And the first few episodes, just feeling things out, trying to figure that out. But we kind of came up with a little bit of a formula.
Yeah.
So we're done shooting all the shows, 24 episodes.
Nice.
It's going to be on the Fox and Anchor network on YouTube. And
Nice.
I think some other channels, but I'm not quite sure. I'm kind of staying out of that.
Well,
part
when
of
you
it.
get it all figured out, you know, we'll also help promote it.
Yeah, and like, you know, it's a learning journey.
Yeah.
It is. But yeah, we have a few episodes complete
Nice.
and edited. They're going to be released on February 26th on
Nice.
the
Okay,
on
save the
Fox
date.
and Anchor
Save the
network.
date.
But it's really cool. And I don't know how to describe it, but my producer's it's kind of his. This is how it came about. This dude who did sound for one of my wife's bands, he said, you know, he'd come down and they do band practice, and he saw me painting and stuff, and you know, he's a sound guy, he's a professional sound guy, and says, hey, I have an idea. And I'd been doing a lot of like Facebook Lives and just yapping a lot online, and he's like, let's do a show. I'm like, all right, so we just started filming, and then we kind of, like I said, we came up with the formula, and so we're almost there, and it's pretty exciting. It's been kind of a hard thing, just because learning, but the long and short of it is this: it's me, John Hartt, in front of a canvas, kind of talking through my creative process and kind of talking about a bunch of dumb stuff too, and it's kind of cool. It's kind of coming out a lot better than I originally thought. So
Nice.
I'm really excited about it.
So like a way cooler, like Bob Ross kind of vibe.
Yeah. My producer describes it as a punk rock Bob Ross. I'm like okay with that.
I
man.
like
It's
this
really
producer.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Nice.
yeah, because that's what I thought. First thing I thought, I
Yeah.
was like, you know, pretty little trees, you know.
Yeah. But it's cool, and it's not really instructional. It's more me just kind of, because the way I approach art is most of the time I don't go there with a clear plan. I'm like, I go there and start throwing paint on the canvas and let that be the beginning of the creative process, and just looking at those few shapes and stuff, I'm finding things like looking at clouds and seeing animals in clouds. It's kind of like that.
Yeah, so you're basically,
that's
while
kind
you're
of
painting
my
it, you're explaining the
approach-ish.
process, like
Yeah.
your process.
Yeah.
I like that, man. Sounds like
And
a
it's
great
good
show.
too. It's good too because I'm able to talk the whole time and just articulate why I'm making these seemingly weird decisions.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cool to see that something come from nothing.
So
And
let me
I'm
ask,
really
do you-
excited to share that.
Do you, outside of like commission jobs, do you always paint like that, where you never think about what it's going to be? Or do
I
you
try.
ever
I feel
you
like when I
sketch
do that, I get my most creative work and my most interesting work.
Okay.
when you just let it flow?
Yeah, you'll do that. I'll start off really loose, find these things I'm finding, and then go back and refine it until it's pretty tight.
And like so tell us about these pieces here, like.
Actually, I didn't even think about it, but these are really good examples. None of these are from the show, but these are all good examples of that process I was just talking about.
Okay.
And like this one specifically, you've had this hanging in the gallery for a while.
Well, now.
I remember doing that, and that was something really new for me. And that's what I can kind of say for a lot of paintings. It's like, what did I do different in this painting? What did I learn in that painting that I'm taking on to the next job?
Right.
And I learned how to be really fucking loose in this and find things. And I remember this specifically, and I learned to stop, because I normally wouldn't just have something as monotone as this, but I hit something there that I really liked, and I wanted to stop.
I had noticed that about that piece, where like I won't say the lack of color, but when you look at the other two.
Oh yeah, it's like a lot of colors.
You also find that you don't usually use a lot of colors. It seems like your palette is usually like maybe 3, 4, 5 colors, and then like even like these, like when you look, I see about maybe 5.
And that's exactly how I work. When I'm painting, I don't have a palette full of all these colors. I use paper plates. I throw reds on one paper plate, greens on another, and I like keeping the colors separate. And I keep them separate for a reason, because
you feel like
number one,
it drives
if they get mixed up, they get all messy.
Right.
But you're right. I'm like, I keep my colors very distinct and to a small range on the color wheel. That's why you don't see many browns and kind of earth tones in my paintings.
But do you also feel like if you have more colors in front of you, it makes your mind go crazier because like when you think of things, you think of colors associated with that thing. So do you find yourself thinking more broadly or more in a box when you have less colors on the palette, or have you never thought about it like that?
No, I've never really thought about it like that. But going back to this, I finished this piece, and I was like, and from then on, like everything I do, I'll start with, I'll pick a color and do a base color, because I want to say when I did this, I think this was actually, the base painting it was probably kind of a reddish, but I think this one, the base painting was kind of a green tone.
Okay.
And I like doing that. It helps kind of, like, I know when I do, like, this was a yellow background, and the reason I remember that is because the yellows, when I do the base coat with the underpainting with the yellows, it's a really glowy yellow, and I wanted to keep that feel of glowiness without it necessarily being yellow.
Yeah.
So is that what we're seeing?
In that case, the yellow was a reminder to me while I'm putting these other colors on it to keep it glowy.
Yeah. And is some of that color what we're seeing, that base of yellow, like up in the crust?
Yeah. It's still there, and it's kind of it's pushing through a little bit, I think.
Is that provolone?
No,
but that's dope.
I love how passionate you are about it. Like, you could hear how excited you are about explaining the art to us, and like, and that means a lot, And the art is just, for me, it's like everyone I look at is like a journey. You know what I mean? Like, I call that the Anunnaki pot right there.
What'd you call it?
Like the Anunnaki pot.
Like the Tiki Man, dude?
I feel like I feel like something like that. And then but what's the story behind that one?
Okay. And that's like a really, really, really important part of my thought process when I'm painting. What do you tell me? You got to see something in there.
I just feel like it's like growth in life, and then but like from all walks of life, or like interplanetary life, more so than just life that's found here.
I see an alien that made friends in Hawaii.
Okay, and I've been told by other people that looks like an ovary. But that's the thing. When I paint, I try to.
Yes. No, that looks like the whole vaginal canal, actually.
Yeah, and so life, like life.
No, I see that. The ovaries.
But now,
the ovaries of the arms.
Now, Dallas, are you making up a newer story in your head?
No.
Yeah, because then you add the duck, and it gives kids. It gives birth.
Like, that's crazy, man.
Damn, that's crazy. So I got to dig deeper, because alien in Hawaii is crazy.
When I'm creating these, I try and be as non-specific as possible so the viewer has to make the decision about what they're seeing.
It's one thing to say, you know, art isn't, you know,
the eye of the
beholder, but it's
but
another.
It's also open to interpretation, right?
But you can also, but that's what I'm saying. There's certain pieces you'll look at, like if it's like the lady walking in the rain, there's only so many. Well, I can't say there's only so many interpretations, but your mind's only gonna go in so many directions. When you look at something like this, I went from Alien in Hawaii, and then you just completely was able. But they both make sense. They both make total sense, and neither one is like, you know, more obvious than the other. I don't feel.
And then someone else is gonna have a memory of like
a
rubber ducky while being in Hawaii or something, and they're gonna make their own story, and that's really. That's kind of a really exciting thing to hear. People tell me.
But what about the shapes? Were the shapes planned, or was?
I know these two were like the whole random. Okay, I'm going to start scribbling on here until I see something.
So the shape wasn't before you painted on it.
Oh no. Oh, the process. What I'm using here, this is it's a plywood. It's called MDO plywood. It's designed for exterior signs, but it's plywood. So what I do is I'll paint the shapes, and when I have my underpainting done and I feel like I know what's going on, I'll just take out the jigsaw, trim it, and then I'll do the second coating with the color.
Nice.
And it's kind of a process I've started, and I kind of like it. It works pretty good.
The pizza slices, I look at it and I just think bowling alley pizza. You know, like a date.
Oh yeah,
it's you think like a date between, you know, a guy and his girl playing they're bowling and then they eat pizza. But I'm also like a simpleton at times. But you know, that's what I get it.
I get it. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, definitely like less female anatomy in that one than this one. Like, cause that one now I can't unsee.
Right?
Now,
and not even in
that's the overreach.
Not even in like a perverse way. Like it really like it more so gives me that now. Not Alien obviously doesn't, but it definitely gives life when you look at the shape. Yeah. But no, man, that's great. But I wanna give people a little taste of what they can expect on on your show. So you sent in. Is this the intro to the show?
Oh yeah, this is the intro. Let me preface it with my pal Daniel from Age of Ruin. He's
that's a Daniel.
Daniel. He's been here. He's kind of at the center of the metal scene in the area, and he's the coolest dude in the world. I'm like, nice. And I kind of said, hey, would you like to write a song? And like 3 days later, he came up with this dope freaking intro, and it's like kind of metal, kind of surf. It's such a good thing. But you can play it now. It's pretty cool, or whenever you can find it.
All right, let's check that out. So this is the intro to the upcoming project
Age
and
of
show.
Ruin.
By Age of Ruin. Shout out to Age of Ruin.
Shout out to Daniel. And yeah, this is the intro to the upcoming George show. So check it out, everybody. We'll be right back.
Nice.
All right. Yeah. What's happening there? But anyway, yeah, man. So that was the intro to the upcoming show by the one and only John Hartt, and,
AKA Jort.
AKA Jort.
The Jort show.
Better known
You figured
as
out what
B.
Jort means, right?
Well, I thought it was like you shortened your name.
Yeah, it's John Hartt. I just took out a bunch of the middle letters and
I like
it together. I thought I was
creative.
I was clever.
But no, man, we definitely will check out the show, and we'll support it any way we can. If you ever have clips or shorts or advertising or anything you need, just let us know. We'll, you know, even outside the show, you know, we're good partners, so we'll definitely be working more in the future, especially as it gets warmer. But we want to thank you for being a part of today's episode, man. And we just want to remind everybody, and I'll let you give your plug. Yep. But we just want to remind everybody, man, check out John Hartt, JO.RTT on Instagram, man. And he's definitely a dope artist. And if you need any commissions or anything, he does that too. But I'll let you go ahead and close yourself out, man.
All right. Well, can I take just another minute to
Sure.
talk about what I'm doing?
Oh yeah,
sure.
Like I said, what I'm doing is talking about, you know, the creative process,
Right?
And it kind of steps back to Gallery 66 when you used to have these weekly events, and you said, John, you want to do some live painting? I was like, yeah, I'll do that. And I went home. I asked my wife, I don't know what he means by life.
No,
that's awesome.
I
man.
never knew that. When I met you, I thought you were a
I
seasoned
figured it out.
artist.
It's obvious, but it was great because I started going there and I started painting in front of people. I'm like, oh shit, I love doing this. I love being in front of people.
No, I had no idea.
Creating in front of people, and then I was doing that. I did it with you guys. I've done it at breweries and wineries, all this shit, and then I just realized, hey, it was like a progression doing that and then doing all the Instagram stuff and now doing the show. Nice. And it came very naturally to me to, while I'm painting, talking about that thing. So I kind of want to go back to that.
Nice.
Putting myself in front of people like that was a really good start for this journey.
Nice, man.
I love that,
that's
man.
An awesome story, man.
Yeah.
That's a joke, man.
So anyway, just tune in. It's on the Fox and Anchor Network on YouTube. The first episode is premiering the 26th of February, so we got some trailers out there now. But
nice. So we'll tag us in some of them, and we'll repost them for you. Send us the links.
I will play the correct game with that.
Yeah.
Word. Well, thanks again, man.
Thanks for coming
again.
out,
Thanks
bro.
for that story too. I had no idea. When I met you, I thought you were already like on your way. No, that's dope, man.
I see something over there. What's that over?
Oh, I brought you guys some goodies.
I love gifts. You get a shirt. He brought his own T-shirt bazooka gun. I made that up.
I have all these. You better open it and show it off.
I am.
Watch
Let me not mess it up. All right, let's see what we got here.
Dope, bro.
What we got? This is this our first
Dude, this is our first.
This
gift,
like our first gift from a guest.
Bro.
That's a Jaybird, man.
Yes, please. Yes, please. Thank you so much, brother. I love it.
You know, this is the first piece. Damn, look, story time, man. This is the first character that stood out to me. It was all in hindsight, though, because I went to the workhouse in Lorton, and, you know.
That turned into my logo.
I went to
it right here.
I went to
Look, he got him tatted, man. That's awesome.
That's so another funny story. That's the piece I saw.
Yeah.
And it was on the wall at a certain
at the workhouse
thing. Yeah. And this is years ago. No, it was at the workhouse. And then I ended up coming back, and I think I seen a piece by you again, or I bumped into you after that, and I just remembered the balloon, and that's what made me reach out to you when I started doing the art thing. So, yeah, man, shout out to the connection. But once again, thank you for joining us, man. Make sure y'all check out John Hartt, man. We're gonna jump into a quick break. When we come back, we'll be bringing you
it's time.
The artist spotlight, where we have like 3 or 4, maybe 5 songs.
Nice.
So yeah, make sure you're sharing the live. Make sure you're following on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and all that good stuff. I'm your boy Dallas President.
It's your boy Jay all day, no days off.
Signing off with
your old pal John Hartt.
John Hartt.
All right, man. It's Beyond the Mic Live. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. 2 and 2. back in the building. It's your boy J all day, no days off.
It's your boy Dallas for President.
Let's be on the mic live, man. Season 2, episode 10. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. But yeah, man. So right now, we about to bring back a much requested segment.
Yeah, the people love it, man.
And to be honest, when I first came up with the idea of doing like a show like this, it was always meant to be a live show based around music and
like performances
and like music videos more so. So we'll be doing a lot more of this, our artist spotlight segment.
Yeah, so keep sending in your joints, man. Make sure you're sending your music, and we have there's like an application and stuff up for the people.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I don't know if we have the music submission up yet. But if you are a musician and you wanna be like a guest on the show, that link is up there for you to sign up and do that. So
nice.
Definitely check it out.
Yeah, man, we're always looking for talent.
But yeah, man. So artist spotlight. We're gonna start. We have a new artist this week.
Nice.
His name, he goes by Cash Out Kai.
Oh, shout out to Cash Out Kai.
And
That's young nephew.
I'm about to say, I think you said you.
Yeah, that's young Neff right there, man. I known this young man for a long time, man, and I'm excited to see what he's gonna what we're gonna drop right now. You know, that's my little man. You know.
Word. Well, yeah. Well, check this joint out. It's by Cash Out Kai. It's called In the Bricks.
It's In the Bricks,
freestyle. There's no video or visual to this. This is just a song. But
cool. It's the audio.
Check it out.
Let's go.
They said I was done. Well, I'm back again. Pop the gin. If he talk, I might have to restrict his chin. Strictly being stalked him in the bush. Now we got me rocking prickly 10. I can't make this shit up, man. Ay, till they say I'm too unique. Last play, I don't pass the ball, bitch, go to sleep. Haters all around me, that's because they can't get through to me. Y'all believe in lies, I can't see how y'all truly think. Ay, hold on, I'ma shoot a 3. What I look like talking back for? I shoot the speed. I ain't rockin' Wrangler no more, these purple jeans. Saw me in the cut with your homo sneaky thing. You walk inside the party with a flock, I be moving things. If the Fed come, these ain't our day with the fish things. Red beam right up on his arm and make his piss sting. First shot, that's the alarm, I make the bell ring. Stupid, I ain't talking about no school fool. Cute bitch in the face, pussy look like foo-foo. Black bitch wig, got a drip and call it true move. Shorty mad at me, she gotta leave, I tell her boo-hoo. Yeah, the fool hot, but he don't wanna blow. Gave the boy the addy to the spot, but he ain't even show. Got me popping 210s, popping muscle relax. Rolling dead ops in the sheet, got me puffing faster. I'm with all the beef, no Muslim pastor. Red and green beam on his nose as a septum blaster. Shorty came over here, I talked to Drozo. Said he waving sticks in the field, now he long gone. Shorty said she stick with me, but she ain't stick at all. Catch me off the Henny Perks and the Adderall. Said she looking for me, straight to Pound Town. She moaning too loud, shit sound like some round sound. I ain't going lie, I'ma plead the fifth. I was right over there when she took that flick. Put it up on the ground, now I'm in the bricks. How you hating on me, boy? You ain't stand on shit.
You ain't stand on shit. You heard what I said on that bitch right there. Fuck they said. Real story.
Yo, shout out to Cash Out Kai. Thing on that joint right there, man. Shout out to Cash Out Kai.
Yeah, no, I like that joint. If you was feeling that track,
yeah, man, comment.
Feel free to comment in the
comment section. We on IG Live, we on YouTube Live. Just comment, you heard?
But yeah, that was Cash Out Kai.
Yeah, man.
In the bricks.
Good shit.
I like that joint though.
Man.
I think we could add that to the
Put you in rotation.
To the rotation.
Put you in rotation, little rotation, you heard?
The rotation is crazy.
The little rotation, you heard?
The little rotation is wild.
Got you.
But yeah, so this we're gonna jump into the next one. This is actually a song that has already been in the rotation.
Nice.
We actually had a few people request this song. Yeah, this is a song by an artist named Drew Portio.
Drew Portio.
If you tuned in last week, we premiered it. Well, I won't say premiered it, but we featured it. We featured it here for the first time last episode. It's called All for Love. It's off a new project of his. he's traveling right now. I ain't gonna put his business out there. He could be on the run. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea. I don't know him like that.
That's not for us to say.
But he's traveling right now. He was gonna be a part of the show, but he's doing his thing. So maybe next time. But
working.
In the meantime, we'll check out this track by Drew.
Pordio, man.
Check it out. All for Love.
Trust. You know what I do, I would take care of you. Know what I do, I would take care of you. Give you the things that we talk about. Designing things, don't find the things in life is what she want now. Scoochie on the neck until we home and then it's all off. New jade on your lips and love me, I would never do wrong. I feel that I'm giving my best try. Say that I'm never gonna leave, yeah. I got a feeling I know. Tying you down, you bringing me up. You don't know love, I'm filling the cup. I wanna feel it on each end. I wanna feel it on both sides, yeah. He lacked the effort, I would never focus. I'm trying to love you, trying to give you all this. Hardest love, hardest time, honest trust. So I'm trying to love you, trying to give you all this. Hardest love, hardest time, honest trust. Hardest time, honest trust.
Nice. That was fire, man. Shout out to the fam, Drew
Shout
Pordio.
out Drew Pordio, man. That was All for Love. Yeah, man. That was I like that track.
Yeah, that's
I like
a good
that
joint,
track.
man. That's a good joint.
But the next one is by a friend of the
Another friend of the family.
Friend of the family.
Nice.
And he's an artist that we've worked with for quite some time now as well. Probably one of the more like prominent, you know what I mean, like popping artists out here for real.
Yeah,
and,
he making noise. That boy got motion.
Yeah, we actually have a pretty interesting story too, because like we met through the Haven, but it turned out that we had a lot of connections in the past by way of other people making moves. I mean, he was good friends with Quest's people.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So like it came kind of like some full circle shape.
Yeah, like the circles you hang out in, you know what I mean?
Right, you meet those people. Right. So the artist we're talking about is Spazo, Domingo.
Spazo, Mr. Ojalá.
Right.
Ojalá. Don't act like you ain't seen it on the TikTok. Stop playing.
Nah, my man, the king of the fedora.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My man, the hat game is crazy. I'm getting there with the snapbacks. I'm jockeying for my sponsorship.
The hat title and stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't need the title. I just need, I get a sponsor. That'd be dope. 3 episodes a week shit is crazy. And if my hairline start receding, I'm definitely gonna need, you know what I'm saying? A couple
way to hide it.
Yeah, way to hide that junk. So this is like me being proactive, so I don't have to be reactive. So I'm trying to get that deal.
I'm getting used to
But
it already.
right. But nah, seriously though. So this is a track by Spazo Domingo,
Shout out
man.
to fam Spazo Domingo, man.
He told me, he about to be bringing something different. We here for it.
Yeah, man.
And we about to check this joint out. It's called Aparte. What does that mean? Apart,
yeah.
okay. And it's him featuring Frankie Steez.
Nice.
So let's check this joint out,
Yeah,
man.
let's get it.
Be right back.
Quiero ser tu amigo, no quiero ser tu amante, pero ese culo hace que yo te lo plante. Te gusta la trompa de este elefante y que este bate te la saque, siempre home run, nunca de foul, la be smoking on a loud, por eso que estoy callado. Wow, tu equipo anda toquillao, porque yo no salgo de tu tocao. Esto es grande liga, esto es gran arena, pero no me gusta mami chula si me cela. Yo sé que te gusta mi piel morena. Yo soy la canela pesa avena. Yo soy yo el pilón, le gusta como la majo. No quiero relaciones, mami, déjame relajo. Lo quiere por la vía, yo lo que busco el atajo. Después que yo le di, yo la mando por carajo.
Girl, you know my body. I can't really trust nobody. Check you in and out that lobby. Walk you out and send that Robbie. Que eres fuma mari. Cuerpo como Toki, pero singa como Cardi. Sigo todas las putas en el party. la que fue Carti. Soy truco, me encuentra por el cuco. Siempre ando armado, no me asusto. Y me llevo a tu chica a mi gusto. Con mi coro no me pierdo, no soy bruto. Nunca vuelvo a lo malo, solo una vez. Los dos tuvimos curva, perdimos el interés. Las otras cocoteando, mandándome cada mes. Y yo dándote a ti, ahora soy tu ex. Que somos mejores.
Yo, that was fire. That was fire. Shout out to the fam, Spazo, Domingo, man. The joint, he got the fam Frankie Steez on it. It's called Aparte. That joint is fire. We're gonna have him in the studio here soon. One of these days when he's in town, he's gonna pull up and we're gonna get a legit interview with the Braudy.
Nah, facts. It's long overdue.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And I do want to hear what he been working on because I haven't seen him in a minute. But every time I look up, he in like another country performing.
Yeah, man, he's out there getting to it.
So shout out, Seth.
I think we got a call. I think we might got a call.
Hello. Hello.
Yo. What up, my brother? Who's this?
Good? Who's this?
What's up? Domingo, bro.
Oh shit. Yo, speak of the devil, bro.
What's
the
up,
building.
What's Gucci?
What's good, man? What's good? Appreciate you for calling in, man.
Shit,
Welcome to
man.
the show. Welcome to the show.
Man, I appreciate y'all, man. You already know we've been rocking since day one, man. You know what I'm saying? I love what y'all got going on. Love what y'all doing, man. That shit is beautiful, man.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, man. So look, while we got you, man, tell us about that track right there that we just played.
Man, that joint was Aparte, bro. That's like, different sound, you feel me? It's some trap, Latin trap shit. Me and my boy Frankie Steve, we recorded that joint at a Soundspace studio.
Nice.
Okay.
With my boy Leo, Lulu La Frecuencia, he fucked that joint up.
That's what
with the mix. And yeah, bro, I mean that joint, we just in the studio vibing, and I think Frankie had like a beat pack, and that was one of the beats in the beat pack or whatever.
Okay.
And I was like, bro, that shit is fire. Appreciate it, bro. That's, some different flavors for, I'm usually known for doing like club shit, dembow shit.
The dembow, yeah.
But yeah, I just feel like I had to like give people like just a different style of music, more like meaningful shit. Not saying dembow is nothing wrong with it, but this is like, we dropped on Valentine's Day. It's talking about a girl and a guy who's like, they fuck with each other. The dude is like trying to fuck with shorty.
Right.
And then it's like, then you realize, like, damn, bro, we probably better off just, on our own type shit. Yeah, being aparte, you feel me?
Right.
And then in the verse, we got to throw that
translation.
toxic shit in. Yeah, the translation.
Yeah, I'm in dire need of a translation.
Yeah, bro.
The visuals is crazy though.
Nah, the video, but your videos are always dope. Who shot that joint?
That was that's my my media company, shot by Raygun. That was
shout out to
do all
Raygun.
that shit.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
Raygun, Hoodoo, he be helping out a lot with the shit. We did it at the studio. We recorded the song. I think we did that the night of. Like the song dropped on a Friday. We did that like on Thursday at like 11 p.m. or some shit, some last minute shit.
So wow, that was.
But
that was. So you recorded the video for the joint the day before Valentine's Day and then dropped the video on Valentine's Day.
For real, it was on Valentine's Day. Cause now that I think about it, I got home at like 4 a.m. that day. So it's technically Friday, the 14th of February.
Wow.
When the song dropped.
Grinding.
So we just put that joint out. Yeah, bro. That's kind of like the wave that we're trying to do right now. Just different style of music. Cause everybody's like, bro, Spazo Domingo, how does dembow artist? And it's like I be trying to tell them, like, bro, I'm not a dembow artist. I just found a lane.
Yeah.
I found a vehicle that could get me to point A to where I need to go type shit.
Right. And you did well enough in it to make that decision to like change.
Yeah, I just feel like I use them both. Yeah, for sure, bro. I feel like I use them both just to get popping in my city for
And now
the
you show the
DMV.
versatility type shit. You like now you can see everything.
Yeah,
else out
and
there.
now it's like not just versatility, because you could be versatile and like not lock in. You know what I'm saying? Like you could do a whole bunch of other shit, but like now it's just time to give him like the real music. You know what I'm saying? The shit that people really like become fans of. I feel like a lot of dembow artists that only do dembow don't necessarily have fans. They just got fans of the genre that they're in, and that's why they fizzle out so fast. And I'm just they can't keep up with it. It's it's fast. I don't want to call it fast food music, bro, because that'd be disrespectful to not only the genre but like.
No, but if basically if the dude's not putting the work in to be continuously drop banger after banger after banger, of course he's gonna fizzle out. You know what I mean? Cause I see you working all the time, bro. You never not working. Like you always working. So like that says a lot more about you than a lot of these other guys, right? I mean, you out here working. So like you're right. A dude might have one banger. He go get a couple dollars and then he just fall back. Think he done made it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro, we trying to be great over here, bro. I came out 2023. Nah, when I come out, I dropped my first song, and also just going back to the basics. My first song that I ever dropped was a trap song, like a Latin trap song. It was called Siempre Chucky. So it's kind of just circling back, and that joint did really, really well. Like on the social media space, it got me a lot of eyes on me before I even dropped my first dembow song. So
that's dope.
So yeah, man, it's we just trying to be great. We trying to make timeless music. We trying to make music that people could relate to, that they're gonna sing it nowhere, no matter where they at, not just the club. You know what I mean? Like
it's gonna be on everyone's playlist type shit for the rest of their life.
Yeah, for the rest of their life. So the new shit that's coming is like music people could feel to. Like I ain't gonna call it pain music because it's not gonna be like no sad boy shit and nothing like that. But it's music that people like, real shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Real rap
life
shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
real. I'm gonna
it
still come with the hits though. I'm gonna still come with the hits, but it's more so of like,
nah, not at all.
you feel me? Like that shit is like stacked in the hard drive, but it's just now it's like, all right, bet. So we did, we came out 2022. We did a bunch of songs to see what song is gonna work. Then both pop and the trap shit pop. All right, boom. So run it up with Braudy called my first EP 2023. Then 2024 we dropped my second EP. We went to 5 different countries: DR, PR, Colombia, El Salvador, Brazil.
Moving that passport got stamps.
One or whatever. That passport tatted up, man. That shit tatted up more than me, bro. I don't got no tats. My passport do. You know what I mean?
Manito live on an airplane. You're.
Yeah, bro. So this year, man, we just gonna switch it up, man. Yeah, I ain't doing nothing, man. I got a show on Friday in DC at Bravo.
Nice.
It's with like the biggest Dominican DJ right now. His name is DJ Adoni. So it's his first time coming to DC. My first time performing at the venue that we're gonna be doing a party at. So it's gonna be good. And then March I got a bigger show than that. So it's gonna be lit, bro. Trying to bring the shit back to the DMV at the end of the day. Go global, put the area on. Stamp artists. You know what I'm saying?
I like that plan right there, my brother.
Word. Well, look, man, we appreciate you calling in, man. We appreciate you sending in your track. We definitely gonna add that junk to the rotation.
Nah, for sure, man. And shout out to everybody y'all playing. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little late to the party or whatever, but shout out Frankie Steves. Shout out my engineer Uru. Everybody, bro. The Arts Haven, you know what I'm saying? Y'all been holding shit down since day one, so appreciate y'all, bro.
Man, thank you for calling in, my brother. We wish you nothing but continued success, and any way we can help, we always will.
Facts.
For sure, I appreciate it, man. Y'all be safe, all right?
You too, my brother.
Take care, man.
All right.
So that's Spazo Domingo on the line, man. That was a dope call, and at least we know the line worked.
The line definitely worked. But
we got more, right?
Yeah, we do. We got I think we got one more. One more.
Yeah, I remember.
We got one more.
The Braudy.
So, yeah, man. So this track, I'm be honest. I love all y'all, but this is my favorite jump out of
tonight.
Like Probably, yeah, definitely out of. Well, I won't say definitely out of tonight, but probably out of all the joints we've heard so far. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point if
No,
I
the
can't say
visual
I
on
like
the
it?
joint's crazy.
If I can't, and you know what? And I've said this on a few comments actually recently of songs I've seen on Instagram where I didn't know what was being said, but the song was still fire.
No, you're like, yo, I don't know what the hell he's talking about, but this shit goes.
You know, love, bro. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't know I don't know what he's saying.
I-
And from what you told me, it's wild.
Do you want me to give him
Nah, we'll let them.
Huh?
Nah. We gonna let
After?
them. We gonna let them.
After?
Yeah, we gonna let them see it
Yeah,
first.
you guys can hear it by yourself first.
Yeah,
man.
you
Shout
can
out to
tell me
Frankie
in
Steez in the chat right now. Also, man,
Oh,
shout out
word,
to
word,
Frankie
yeah.
Steez.
But yeah, if you know what he's saying, feel free to drop it in the chat.
Yeah,
But,
say it in the chat. So yo, it's the fam, Brody Soprano, man.
All right, bro. Yeah, check this joint out.
Tenlo por seguro, ella le gusta agarrarse la teta cuando ella mueve ese culo. Esta noche le doy duro cuando fumo un puro, ese toto un tsunami lo juro. Cuando la pego del muro, baby, no hay apuro, tu pussy ya tiene un conjuro. Cuando singamos lo oscuro, esto todo lo torturo, conmigo tú tienes un futuro. Cuando singamos lo oscuro, esto todo lo torturo. Cuando singamos lo oscuro, esto todo lo torturo. Cuando singamos lo oscuro, esto todo lo torturo. Cuando singamos lo oscuro, esto todo cuando te lo metas, sé que ese tótico es tuyo, pero a mí me gusta cuando me lo empresta. Esa puta no habla mucho porque del corito ella es la más discreta. Tiene un cuerpo muy brutal, ella singa fatal cuando se pone fresca. La shorty se pone coqueta cuando ella escuche te toco, to 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 toco. Sé que tú eres freaky, los panties que tienen tan leaky, morenita como Kiki, en la cartera tiene el blicky. Pregúntale a ti, el toto te sticky, le voy a dar el stiffy, piercing por la teta, ese culo se respeta, le escupo la boca, por perra le doy su galleta. Cuando singamos lo oscuro, esto todo lo torturo. 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 Cuando singamos lo oscuro, esto todo lo torturo.
Claro, cállame el tejido de una vez.
Me equivoqué de marque.
No, se me van de aquí, mamá.
¿Qué significa eso?
Que tú estás a la moda, bro.
Está bien ahí, compadre.
That was dope, man. Shout out to the bro, Brody Soprano.
Yes, sir. Nah, I rock with that joint, bro. The video, the visuals, the joint with the, you know, the after video, you know,
the
that
little
shit.
movie
It give
part
you,
of
yeah,
it.
it give you like old school video vibes. So definitely fuck with that. We definitely gonna throw that in the
Nobody
rotation.
put the translation.
I'm gonna get. No, I was gonna say I'm gonna get my Duolingo on. But what were you saying? What were you saying?
Oh, the hook?
You saying? Yeah.
Well, the whole song is about smashing, and then the hook is like, we could fuck.
That's funny. And it's funny, John.
He was like, I love this song. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what he said.
It makes perfect sense.
Nah, John. Me and John was vibing.
Nah, that joint goes.
That joint's fire. But nah, shout out to Brody Soprano,
Shout out to
man.
Brody Soprano.
That's another artist that has worked with us.
Yeah, friend of the family too, man.
Quite a bit in the past. Yeah, he's performed here a couple times. Definitely makes dope music. Definitely knows how to, like, you know, turn the party up and whatnot.
Yeah,
so if you haven't checked his music out, you can definitely do that on Instagram and all platforms, I'm sure. But yeah, man, I think that wraps up the. Do we have anybody else? Let me see. Is there anybody else? Nah, I think we got through all of them.
Man,
I think we got through all of them.
I think that was a great spotlight, bro. Like,
it was
a lot of fire.
And I just want to bring that back, you know what I'm saying? Because you see a lot of these platforms that you know are pay for play.
Yep.
And I'm not saying
we ain't charged nobody yet.
You know what I'm saying? I'm about to say, you know, things change.
Emphasis on the proper syllable.
But even still, even when you gotta, you know, there's a lot of money grabs out there. I see a lot of different
hustles.
You know, so-called operations where you can show off your work, but you got to do a lot of, you know, hoop jumping to get your music up there, and that's something that we don't ever want to become. But you know, sometimes, you know, something might happen. But
you know.
until then, especially until then, we want to support all of the artists that are putting out music. Like I said,
send it in.
It doesn't have to be MTV Latino for us to show love to a Latino artist, or you know what I'm saying, a certain type of demographic. We want to cover all of it, because the only thing that really matters is if it sound dope.
Send it.
You know what I'm saying? If it sound dope, send it. And for real, if it sound whack, you can send it. Hold on, we got another caller.
We got another caller. Wow.
Let's see who we got on here. If I can answer it. Be easy, buddy.
So we got someone on the line, man.
Hold on, it didn't let me. Here we go. They called back. Shout out to them. Hold on, let's see who we got. Yo, caller, what's good? Who's this?
Que lo que, manito?
Oh,
poppin',
shit,
my
what's
brother?
good? Who we got? Who we got here?
That's Braudy.
Braudy in the building,
what's good,
manito. Braudy.
What's good, man? What's good? Welcome to the show, man. Appreciate you for calling in.
Thank you for calling, manito. Yo, that joint's a banger.
Nah, that joint is
Yeah, I
fire.
appreciate you, man. Had to go back to the homeland to make that video.
Yo, the visuals are insane, manito.
Crazy.
You killed that.
Yeah, when did that come out?
I dropped it, I think it was like 2-3 weeks ago.
2 or 3 weeks ago. Word. Nah, that shit is fire.
Bro.
We definitely gonna add it to the rotation, and we definitely want to have you.
Yeah,
on the show at
good
some
looks,
point.
man.
Yeah, we definitely got to get you on the show, man. Come sit in here for an interview, man, and
Man.
tell us what you got going on. Catch the people up, or at least catch us up. You know what I'm saying? In our audience,
They'll get the benefit
Cool.
of that. They could ear hustle.
Facts.
¿Cómo fue? What was that?
No, I was saying the fans are gonna get the benefit because they get to ear hustle on everything that we learning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure, man. Hey, cualquier día, anytime, man, just give me a date and I'll pull up.
That's what it is,
That's
my brother.
bet,
You want to
man.
give the people, you want to say anything to the people. You want to, give them your Instagram or how to find you, or
Yeah, for sure. Braudy.Soprano on IG, man. And to the people, man, just keep popping that shit, man. Play that jump. Shit hot.
We got you, my brother.
Yes, sir.
What's that?
I said, we got you, my brother.
No, siempre, manito.
You
All
already
right,
know,
man. You
man.
be easy. Be safe out there, bro. We definitely gonna add it to the rotation, man. Keep your head up. Be easy, bro.
Thank you for calling, manito.
Man. For sure, man. I appreciate it, man. It's always love with y'all. You know what's up.
You already
Yes,
know what
sir.
it is, bro. Shout out to fam Braudy Soprano
Yes,
on
sir,
the
yes,
call-in.
sir.
Artist spotlight, you know what it is.
But yeah, man.
we did it.
Yeah, shout out to Braudy Soprano,
shout out
man.
to
That was
Braudy.
dope. And artists obviously know, that we're playing their music in most cases, but they don't always have the opportunity or take the time to actually call in and represent their
appreciate
shit.
that,
So we
man.
appreciate both Spazo, Domingo, and Braudy Soprano
For calling in, man. That was
for
dope.
calling in. And yeah, man, that takes us to the end of episode 10, man.
Tell a friend to tell a friend,
Tell
man.
a friend and tell a friend. Once again, man, this was Beyond the Mic Live, Season 2, Episode 10. Shout out to John Hartt for coming in, talking with us. Shout out to everybody we had in-house, Fifth House.
Little bro Steph was
yeah,
in
you
the
know what I'm saying,
building.
Steph,
Petey was in the building.
Petey was here, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, man.
Shout out Lala. Shout
Lala,
out everybody
yeah,
who came
Lala, the
through.
girl
And
pulled up.
we appreciate y'all always supporting us,
Yeah,
man.
man.
If you know where to find us, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Beyond the Mic Live.
Yo, hit the link.
God willing, we'll be back on Wednesday, maybe Friday. We got a special guest on Friday.
We do. We got. Yo,
Did we
this
tease
is
that on Wednesday? You want to tease it now?
we could tease it now. We could
No, let's tease it now. Let's do it now.
We got a special guest coming on Friday. She's a good friend of mine. I've known her for a long time, man, really long time. So we're gonna have Sherelle Rowe in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Shout out Sherelle Rowe.
And we'll post teasers and stuff leading up to it, man. But I think it's gonna be a great interview. She's been doing her thing for a long time, man, and like her resume is impeccable. You know what I'm saying? And that's little sis right there. Like at least 2 decades. You know what I'm talking about?
Word, that's what's up. So tune in on. Oh shit!
Oh, he got nervous. Sherelle, you made him nervous.
He sent me a picture, and I was like, "Uh oh."
He got nervous. Man.
But yeah, tune in for that on Friday,
Yeah,
and it's gonna be a dope show. And but we'll be back on Wednesday, man. I'm Dallas the President.
It's your boy J all day, no days off.
You know what I mean?
It's Beyond the Mic Live.
Live.
You know what it is? We out of here. Ciao, bacalao.
Ciao.